What's happening, everybody? So this is wow, this is weird, isn't it? I'm in the car. Yeah, I thought we'd just sit back, kick it back on this beautiful Friday afternoon. Well, I say beautiful, but it is literally raining outside, so the weather isn't great. Anyways, man, I got some bad news to tell you, man, and I'm very disappointed. Obviously, as you can read by the title, I broke my sister's arm accidentally. I'll get in that into a second. I thought we would talk and recap what has been going on this month, what's been happening with me, whilst we hit a little bit of a vape, because I thought, hey, what better to do is to just kick back and talk about it. So let me know what you've done this week. So anyways, right, my sister and I, 2 days ago, we're jumping on the trampoline. I showed you in the last video we got a trampoline, right? And the past few days we've been really having fun. You know, I'm airboarding her up in the air. She loves when I do that. You know, she loves when I go jump and then she whoo, like we've all done it as a kid, right? We had a trampoline at our high school. It was really dope, but that got eventually broken down by people that used to climb in and break it with knives and cigarettes. So anyways, I'm airboarding her, right? And I keep telling her, is it hurting you? No, it's a lot of fun, it doesn't hurt. So I'm like, alright, I'll do the big one. I'll make sure she flies high, but if she flies, I'll catch her up. So I airborne her eventually. And she goes a bit sideways. She stretches her arm out, right? And I'm like, fuck. I either have this choice right now in a millisecond. I either let her face palm on the trampoline and make her neck go back, but that's gonna hurt. You can either break it or hurt yourself. Or in the moment, I use my leg and I catch her arm up. Whilst catching her arm up, she cries. But you know how kids, alright, they cry because, oh, a little accident happened. No big issue, she'll be alright. But the next upcoming hour, she kept on crying, man. She wouldn't let me look at her arms. I'm like, Mom, maybe it's broken up. Because she won't let me touch her arm, this and that. Anyways, my dad comes home, right? Yeah, it was broken. He could determine and tell that it was broken. It was floppy, it was weird. So, you know, I'm like, I was pissed off at myself, and I cried because it was like, shit, man, I didn't mean to. It wasn't intentional. My parents could understand, you know. At that age, I like to do it as well. I've broken a lot of stuff. I've broken my pink, broken my hand, broken my foot, broken my toe, broken a lot of stuff. I've also bruised a lot, like really nasty. So she's in a casket or whatever it's called. It's called gips. I don't know what it's called in English. I'm so sorry. Not a casket. You know what a casket is. Obviously, that's something different. But she's basically her she had to get surgery yesterday, and I just feel so bad that it happened, man. Like, I really didn't mean to. You guys know me. I would never hurt my sister. Never. I wouldn't. I love her, man. But I guess this is one of the many experiences that is going to come in life for me. That you mustn't listen to a 3-year-old what they say. Go higher? No. That means you should tone it down. I went a little bit too far with that jump probably. It was just an unfortunate moment of her falling precisely on my leg. It's like, fuck. But anyways, besides that, United played 2 days ago. It was actually quite a good game. I was pleased with Anthony. McTominay played pretty well. It was actually quite a nice game. It was just unfortunate we didn't make it 2-3-0, but it could have been worse, I suppose, as well. This was really nice. I went to the dentist yesterday as well. I got my tooth. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? That I had to get my holes filled up. I got holes here as well, but he says I can prevent it from getting worse by stop drinking smoothies. I didn't know that smoothies can have an effect. I did tell him, look, I try to avoid as much as possible with the orange juice, because orange juice is sour, right? But once in a while, I like a smoothie. I need a smoothie, bro. I need them vitamins in my body. I love eating vegetables. I don't know about you, but I love vegetables too. So yeah, this week's been a clusterfuck. Anyways, what else to say? Yeah, so I've been shopping for kitchens, right? I haven't posted a video yet, but I've got a really nice video coming up about me renovating my place where I break down all the tiles. But my mom and I were discussing just now, right? For kitchen. Now, last week we went to this place to go look at a kitchen for my place. I found a kitchen that I really liked, but it won't fit my place the way I want it. I wanted the kitchen to be L-shaped, but it's an island. So it's an island. stove, and then you got cabinets on the side with everything else on it, it wouldn't match. It would look stupid. So I think I've decided to go for an L-shaped couch. I think that's honestly the better choice, the best choice to really implement now. It makes the most sense, you know. I either have that option of an L-shaped kitchen or a massive island in the middle, but I don't want that. I don't want to cook while facing a wall at like my previous place I had. Surgery went pretty well, I say. It was different than the previous one because I had gotten tranquilized twice, here and bottom. She did the first one and it hurt because it wasn't good enough, so then she dosed me another. So yesterday I couldn't feel my lip. I feel good now. I don't feel bad. Sometimes the smoke is just nuts. I don't even smoke much no more. Shit, I should probably do a vape video in the car. Like, hear this. Hotboxing the car. Yeah. Oh shit, it's nearly 420. God damn. Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah. No 420 video this year. So sorry, man. I sorry for that, man. We ain't doing it, man. And besides, there's no coffee shop here. And I'm not driving all the way to a fucking another city to go get some weed. Waste the fuel, waste the money. I don't need it. This week's been pretty chill. I've done some work on the farm, but like now the main focus is my place, obviously. It's so quiet, man. I actually got a really cool video idea. I don't know if I should do this actually, but I'm gonna try to see. I want to see what it's like sleeping in a car, right? So I think this week or next week I'll go do something and maybe go sleep in my car, see what it's like, you know, trying to get that experience of what would it be like if you were to be homeless for a night and have to sleep in your car. Like, you know, that's a serious thing, right? There's a seagull here. We don't ever get seagulls here. That's really strange. I was looking at another Mazda. Oh my fuck. The American one. It's a 3-liter V6. I love you Americans. A 6-cylinder Mazda. Ugh, if only in the Netherlands we could get that, man. Shit. I buy it. It was the Mazda 3. Oh, beautiful. I looked at that as an option as well before I got this car. It's just too low for me personally. It's a really nice car. It's, I mean, for 20k you get a car that's a 2019 model. For 22k you get a 2020 2021 model with a beautiful screen, basically the same interior, but it just has a more nicer screen, some people would say. I think the screen is perfect as it is. It does its functions, it does what it's supposed to do. Like for me, for a car, this is my opinion, right? I don't want too much in a car. Like I love Mercedes, but with some models it's distracting, if that makes sense. Like a car can be nice, but it could be too distractive inside, if that makes any sense. But I definitely want ambient lights in it. Yeah, that's a must. Maybe stars in the ceiling. I really want that. I'm not even fucking around. I want stars in the ceiling. But how does that work? I don't know. No. But yeah, it's been a good week. Besides that, I accidentally broke my sister's arm. I'm very annoyed with that, obviously, and I feel guilty about it. But you know, it's also like, hey, it's a moment for me to learn as well. Shit happens. At least I told my mom, you know. Some people wouldn't tell their parents that they did something like that, which is messed up. Look at that. Shout out to VZ, bro. Really nice. This is the which one is this that I'm smoking on? I am smoking on the lemon lychee. Really, really nice flavor. I think I actually prefer this one over the mango peach orange that I had in the video. Later tonight you'll have a vape collection video. Yeah. I could have obviously drove my car somewhere else, but what a waste of gas when we got a property like this. What's the point, right? Yeah. So anyways, tomorrow we're playing Everton at home at 1 o'clock. So let's just recap a little bit about the game against Brentford. Brentford did nothing that whole entire game. Chelsea re-signed Frank Lampard again for a while until they find an actual coach. I don't know what's up with Chelsea at the moment, man. But same could be said about United, man. We're doing well, but it's United. What the fuck do you expect? When you have good hope, that's when it starts to crumble down, man. United need to make serious signings this season. But the first thing is, the club needs to get sold to a new owner. I hope Jim will get it. But yet again, look what the Arabians have done with Newcastle. They've changed it around completely because of investments. So maybe it's a better thing, but at the end of the day, for me, the most important thing is that there's somebody who takes over the club that has passion and love for the club and listens to the fans. Because the Glazers haven't done that for over a decade. It's really all gone downhill with United since 2012, 2013, when Alex Ferguson retired after 25 years. Fuck, bro. What a manager that was. I have faith in Ten Hag, but it's also like he's limited to what he's got, you know. However, my opinion is, I think he should rotate the squad way more. He doesn't do that enough for me. He plays too much of the same players. For example, I would like to see Malacia start against Everton tomorrow. I would like to see Wan-Bissaka start, but he's still sick apparently. I would like Garnacho to start over Sancho tomorrow. You know, Anthony is good. He has that one-on-one action. He puts flair into the side of the wing. But United need a striker. Look, I know a lot of people in the media say Weghorst is this and this and that. I don't look at his goal contributions. Yes, he hasn't really scored any, but look what he's contributed: offensive, attacking, defensive, passing. What he does. He's not the fastest player. He's, as we say in Dutch, lomp. But he adds value to the squad. He works very hard, and I appreciate a player. It doesn't go unnoticed. It does never go unnoticed. It's like Antoine Griezmann. Doing well at the moment again. Thank fuck for that. I wish he'd never left Barcelona, man. When he left Atletico for Barca a few years ago, I was fucking pissed off. Because I'm an Atletico fan myself as well, right? I watch the games. I was shocked because I was like, there's no reason for it. He was in his prime. He just never got to develop himself at Barca. He could not adjust to their system. And Lewandowski has, and so fast. Really bizarre. They lost obviously against Real Madrid. Arsenal's going to win the league. It would be nice for them as well. Like, as much as I don't want to say it, I'd rather have Arsenal win it than City or Liverpool. We know for a fact Tottenham will win it. Fucking Tottenham. They haven't won the Premier League in like over 20 years. No, I think longer than that, man. Like, the bizarre thing is, Tottenham have good players. That's the bizarre thing. They got quality players. David Sanchez. They have. Let's see who else there. They got Kane. They got Son. Bentancur. No, does he still play there? Does he play for Juve? Anyway, my point is, they got good players. They just don't know how to play together. And it's the same with United, right? We got good players. But if we want to really get a trophy, want to be contestants, we need to invest a couple $100 million in new players. I mean, look at City. We joke around a lot about them, but look what they've invested in. They've invested so much money in good players. Their youth academy is super good. They got talents coming in and out. Look at Dortmund and Bayern. They're fucking insane, man, with their youth academy. They pump a lot of money in there. And the money always comes back. I needed to smoke today, man. A lot of you I know also really enjoy when I kick back, smoke a bit and this and that. I thought I'd do it in the car, man. Something different for once, instead of being in my room the whole time. I want to speak about that video from last week in Belgium. I had a lot of fun. Dylan is going to South Africa tomorrow. If it was up to me, I'd go as well, but obviously the place is getting done now, so there's no point. But next time, he said as well, he'll let me know, then I'll probably come with him. I haven't been to SA in years, man. Fuck. I haven't seen my granny in years. 2018, April, May was the last time I saw her. You know, the worst thing is, she's 85 or something. We don't know how long she's got to live, and she's starting to have problems with walking and shit. It's so sad, man, when you think about it, that at a certain age, you don't have any control power over your body. as much as you want to. You've given up. It's kind of sad. Like, you and me at that age eventually will be there, hopefully. I pray for you that you make it to a nice old age. Yeah, man. Yeah, that is basically. I'm not sad, I'm just vibing right now. It's just nice. And the nice thing about these vapes of VC, in my opinion, is they don't hurt my head. Like, I'm not dizzy at the moment. The other vape does make me feel dizzy, so I just thought I'd tell you that. My dad's been busy with work as well this week. I've just been doing my shit on the farm, doing some projects, helping my dad out, my parents out, picking up parcels, sending parcels out, focusing on the channels, focusing on my mental health, because it's still something I struggle with pretty often and pretty bad. And I'm not embarrassed about it, obviously, you know. We went out for supper last week, Saturday. I didn't even tell you guys that. So when we came back from Belgium, we drove straight to steakhouse, our favorite steakhouse. Oh, amazing. They sell so good steaks. Fuck. Huh. Very good. And yeah, it was just nice, you know. It's really nice seeing my cousin once in a while. I think next month when he comes back from SA, because he's gonna stay there for like 3 weeks time, I'll go to him in The Hague. He's actually moved out of The Hague. It's a place called Oostburg. Oh, Oostgeest, sorry. Oostburg is in Zeeland, what am I saying? Yeah, I told you guys before, the reason he moved out, like last year, is his tenant wanted to sell the place he was living in. So that's right, already. Anyways, we're gonna go just now, my mom and I, to go check out the different type of kitchens. I think my choice is pretty much made. The kitchen I first wanted is not going to be it. Not because of price, but just because it just doesn't suit my house the way I wanted. I'm going to just go get an L kitchen probably. But I'm not going to rush it. I'm going to take my time with the kitchen and see, okay, what do I want with the kitchen? What is it that I want? The color? Because the most important thing is the floor needs to be blend in with my kitchen. Because the kitchen, in my opinion, is the heart of the home. Some people would say, oh no, I would say the living room. Each to their own. I ain't gonna say I disagree with you, but for me the kitchen is where I will spend a lot of time. I love cooking, and I'm also thinking of the videos like, hey, if I get this place done, I can start doing cooking videos, and it's just awesome. Some stuff is gonna happen with the house, my parents' house. This summer we'll be painting the outside. There's some cracks in the wall in my mom's office that have to get fixed, but my dad doesn't know how to. He's never done that. Yeah, some things my dad hasn't done. Like, my dad's got experience, and he teaches me as well, you know. That's the one thing. Like, I don't have that much experience. I don't have any experience at all at a farm. Like, my dad, you know, grew up on a farm. Like, how many acres did they have? He told me they had like 20-25 acres back in the days in SA. Yeah, my granddaddy passed away 12 years ago. He had Alzheimer. What was his name again? Oh, I forgot what his name was, man. Opa Hans. There you go. Hans. He had dementia. It's a horrible thing. Anyways, I'll check you all Sunday with a new video, renovating my place. See you later, man.